Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank y'all for waiting for me. Y'all know Mondays are chaotic for me. So thank y'all so much for waiting. I hope you guys are having a great Monday thus far. I hope everybody's woke. I hope y'all up and got your coffee and your tea or got where you need to be this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get into the show, honey. Let's get into the show. How y'all doing? Y'all have a good weekend. Y'all have a great Father's Day weekend. This was Father's Day weekend. I hope everyone had a wonderful Father's Day weekend. Even if you did not have your father here, I hope you did something to still celebrate and still have a wonderful time and not moping and crying. Because y'all know sometimes when you don't have your father around, if they pass away. I lost my father, as you guys know. But I was not moping. I was not crying. I was out and about celebrating my husband with my son, just out doing some things, doing happy stuff. So you're not sitting around kind of moping. You know what I mean? So yeah, even that doesn't mean that I don't miss him. It says it got you on TV this morning, Cameron. Hey, not me on TV. Hey. But but yeah, so that's how you got to do that thing. Okay. I always have to tell myself, Cameron, nope, we're not about to sit up and cry and be in a bad space, honey. We gonna get up and put one foot in front of the other and still celebrate. Okay. You got to think about all the good times, because if you get into that depressive mode, I hate that feeling. But thanks be to God. We up this morning, honey. We feeling good. I'm feeling blessed and never stressed. Okay. And I hope you guys are feeling the same. We got a great show for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and speak to everyone, because I don't like to be rude. Thank you, because I do appreciate you guys for taking time out of your morning to come spend it with me. Mary Giles is first, so good morning to her. My mod, Rose Armstead, is in the building. Sheila Washington is here. Darlene Mungum is here. Good morning. Alicia Murray. Good morning. Sheila Washington. Good morning. Sweet Essence is here. Sylvia is here. Sunny Days. Hey. Sunny Days is in the building. Thanks for being here, Sunny. Let's keep scrolling. Angela is here. Good morning. Delilah T, I see you. Good morning, Cheryl. Mashonda Jackson, AA Notary. Hey, y'all go over there and give her some business, okay? Y'all hit her up if y'all need some notary, anything notarized, okay? Shirley Terry, Laura Eden, good morning. Love. Good morning, Felicia. Good morning, Teresa Williams. Good morning, Diamond Eyes. Isabel Collins. SD Warren, good morning. Good morning, Shirley Terry. Shaquanda, good morning. I see Miss Honeybee in the building. Coco Mo is in the building. Good morning. Big Steak is here. Tam C is here. Yvette McCovery is here. And everyone else joining. Thank y'all for being here, okay? Let's get into it. I see Vera Dockery in the building. Denise Slay is in the building. Thank y'all so much. All right, I see you guys speaking to everybody else. Let's go ahead and jump on into the show. Somebody say it's your birthday. Big Steak said it's their birthday. Good morning, Big Steak, and happy birthday to you, Big Steak. Good morning and happy birthday. Y'all wish Big Steak a happy birthday, okay? Wish Big Steak a happy birthday. Anybody else with a birthday today? Anybody else? Happy birthday to everybody coming in. Anybody got an anniversary today too? Nobody? All right, well, Big Steak, happy birthday to you, okay? Happy birthday. All right, we love birthdays over here. Okay, another year around the sun. Happy birthday. That's huge, because somebody didn't wake up this morning. Okay, somebody did not wake up this morning. Somebody said no, but yours was Saturday. Okay, Mashonda Jackson said hers is not today, but it was Saturday. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday to Mashonda. Y'all wish her a happy belated birthday, Mashonda Jackson. Yes, honey, y'all wish them a happy birthday. All right. Yes, big birthdays are important. They are, I'm telling you. Another year, honey, especially if you feel good and you look good. Let them know. Okay. Because I got a birthday coming up too, and your girl don't have no wrinkles. No, we're in our late 40s. We ain't got no wrinkles. We're in the best health. Okay. We still look good over here. I feel good. I look good. I don't care what the haters say. Haters, get into it. Take a picture. You need this angle. You got it. All right, just a child. Hey, they be lurking, child. The haters be lurking. You got to give them something to look at, honey. Eat it, okay? Eat it. All right, so yes, honey. Let them know, okay? Let them know. You still serving the girls over here, okay? Let them know. Shit, I told y'all. Okay. You never know I'm my age. You would never know, bitch. They stay asking for my ID when I go somewhere. Let me get drink. Let me see your ID. Sure. Yes, honey, work out, drink water, mind your business, and pray, honey, and then get out there and slay. Okay, here and here with it. Yes, okay, period. Let's move on. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. It says serve strong. Right. Vera Doctor said, Real, you ready early? Yeah, y'all gotta let them know. Cause people be trying to like use your age against you to try to make you feel like you old and old looking out here. Bitch, never. Okay. I don't look my age. I am the child. The Lord is gracefully aging me. Okay, He is. This is the Lord right here, honey. Y'all just face me. When I click live, that's called the Lord, honey, over here. Yes, honey, he's aging me gracefully. Okay, no wrinkles. I thank God too. I think I'm in the best health. I stay up on all my stuff. I work out. I make sure I eat right and all that. And all that's important, honey. As you get older, your body will thank you for it. So take care of your body and your body will take care of you. I promise you. All right. Black people, y'all know we age, some of us. Let me say that. Some of us. Okay. Some of us age very, very gracefully. I've seen a few of my, I told y'all, I saw a few of my classmates. I'm like, bitch, weren't we in the same class? What happened? What y'all been doing? Cause damn. Yeah, some of my classmates didn't age too gracefully. And I love y'all. If y'all watching my show, no shade. But yeah, I feel like we was in the same class, so y'all need to be doing what you're supposed to be doing over there. Okay, mind your business. Drink. Don't be drinking too much. Now I get a little drink when I go out sometimes, but I'm not a lush with it. I don't be doing no drugs and shit like that. No, baby. Take care of your body, and it will take care of you. All right. Let's get into our show though. Damn, I put too much nasal spray. Yeah, I be having allergies, so I have to spray my nose in the morning before I go live because I don't want to be in here like sniffing it, doing all that. All right, but let's get into our show because we have one. Move that down because I need it. All right. Ooh, child. Y'all know it. I ain't ready to get into acting crazy too far yet in the morning, but y'all get what I'm saying, honey. Y'all get what I'm saying. Yes, honey, the Jesus glow. Tell them sunny days. Black do not crack. Some black don't crack. Some black do crack though. Okay, it do. Some black crack because people be on crack. Did I say that? Yeah, honey. Some of that black do be cracking because y'all be out here cracking. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. Donald Trump directs ICE to prioritize Democratic LEDs. What is that? Lead cities like Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York. All right. He's still out here trumping, child. Trump is trumping. All right. I really want to read all this bullshit. But now they're sending in a social post that Donald Trump is now directing ICE to prioritize its efforts in Democratic-led cities such as Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York. Now it says our nation's ICE officers have shown incredible strength, determination, and courage as they facilitate a very important mission, the largest mass deportation operation of illegal aliens in history. He is so happy to get illegal aliens out of the country, not realizing a lot of those jobs that they did, we don't want to do. Okay, we don't. I'm not getting in the field nowhere. If they want to get out there and pick the tomatoes and potatoes, as Wanda call it, tomatoes, potatoes, corn, and all that other shit, let them do it. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. So every day, the brave men and women of ICE are subjected to violence, harassment, and even threats from radical Democratic politicians, but nothing will stop us from executing our mission and fulfilling our mandate to American people, or the American people. Now, ICE officers are herewith ordered by this truth, rather, to do all in their power to achieve the very important goal of delivering the single largest mass deportation program in history. Okay, now in order to achieve this, we must expand efforts to detain and deport illegal aliens in America's largest cities, such as Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York, where millions upon millions of illegal aliens reside. They're everywhere. They're not just in those three cities, or states rather. Okay, so these and other such cities are the core of the Democratic Power Center, where they use illegal aliens to expand their voter base, cheat in elections, and grow the welfare state, robbing good-paying jobs and benefits from hardworking American citizens. This is Trump talking. It says that these radical left Democrats are sick of mind, hate our country, and actually want to destroy our inner cities. Really? Know that. Says, and they are doing a good job of it. Says that there is something wrong with them. Really says that this is why they believe in open borders, transgender for everybody, and men playing in women's sports. And that is why I want ICE, Border Patrol, and our great and patriotic law enforcement officers to focus on our crime-ridden and deadly inner cities and those places where sanctuary cities play such a big role. Says that you don't hear about sanctuary cities in our heartland. Lord, he is so fixated on ICE. Lord, this is something else. But that's I'm not reading all this shit, y'all. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. He want to hate the what is it? Anybody who don't supposed to be here, he want them out of here. Anybody who's not supposed to be here, he want them out of here. Okay, the Hispanics especially, he don't like them, and those were the most people that voted for his ass, which is so crazy. Okay, he don't want them here. And then my question is, you gonna be trying to turn on us next? Like, you gonna want the black people to go back to Africa where we've never been? Some of us, I ain't never been to Africa. That's one of the things that people always like to say when they want to get into that racially profiling bullshit. Yeah, go back to Africa. I can't go somewhere I ain't never been. Okay, I can't go back to where y'all shouldn't have brought my ass up over here. You brought my ancestors over here on ships and boats and stuff. That's probably why my ass don't want to go on no cruise right now, because it's probably, it's probably that, mess around and turn around. I done paid to go one place and y'all done turned around and took my ass somewhere else. I'm like, surprise, you guys are being deported back to Africa. Like, really? I'm supposed to be going to the Virgin Islands in this bitch, but okay. But so I don't know. I'm really not trying to go out of the country right now. I'm trying to, it's plenty of places to go within the country. Okay. So I don't know. With Trump in office, it's kind of weird, and it's a little scary, low key, because his mindset is crazy, and he's putting out all these orders, executive orders. He's signing all this shit, and people are going up for it, and it's getting to the point to where it's becoming too far-fetched now. It's becoming outrageous. And egregious. We can put that there too. Let's plug egregious there. It's getting to be too much. Like, damn, the stuff that he's focusing on is really not important in terms of what our country needs in terms of change. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel. It's a lot of things that should be changed, like the fact that you're taking away, and I'm going to keep saying it until I can't say it anymore. The fact that you are taking away SNAP benefits, I don't get them, but someone else who may need to get them should be getting them. We have elderly people. We also have, people who cannot work, people that's disabled and stuff like that. They need it. So even if it does cut trillions of dollars out, why would you use that as a means to cut there? Okay, why would you do that? It breaks my heart to hear about elderly people rather, who work their entire lives, worked on their hands and knees in order to work jobs to provide, and only to get into their elderly stages of life and then have benefits that they should be getting snatched away from them. You don't want to see your 80, 90-year-old grandmother having to get up and go get a job just to put food on the table when there's SNAP benefits that can provide that for them. I mean, shit, it's a lot. Now, I get it why they're trying to do it, because there are a lot of people out there who can work, who won't go to work, and will sit on benefits and government benefits just because they feel they can. Just sit up and have baby after baby after baby after baby and say, hey, I can get $800-900 a month in SNAP benefits or food stamps, versus getting out and getting a job. I think that's how they're looking at it, but you can't. And at one point, they were trying to make it look like it was just black people doing it. No, it's just as many white people and other races that are on SNAP benefits and food stamps besides black people. Okay, but I don't know why they always like to turn the light on us and say, oh, it's black people just sitting out. No, it's white people who, sit in trailer parks as well. We're going to go ahead and say it. White people in trailer parks, sitting their ass in there, watching, the Price is Right and shit when they can be at work like everybody else, and collecting SNAP benefits and other benefits that they probably should not receive, because they are able-bodied people that can get their ass up and go work too. So, yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the damn gander. But that's sad. I really hope something happens in terms of maybe getting his ass out of office for real. That would be a great start. For real, that would be a great start. Sunny Days, what are you laughing at, girl? All right, so let's continue, child, to some more stuff that Trump is doing that his ass should not be doing. Okay, for real. Oh, he needs to be out of office. Lord, why did they put him in there, Lord? Why, Lord? All right, so Trump administration eyes travel ban. I told you guys last week, we kind of talked about Trump doing several states or countries rather that they're doing a ban where saying that American people cannot travel. So they're saying the Trump administration eyes travel ban expansion targeting Nigeria, Ghana, Ethiopia, and over 30 other countries. Now, for those of you who like to fly in and out of the country, that's fine, honey, if you're comfortable doing that. But he's putting a ban on these countries saying that we can't travel there. Now, y'all know ever since he raised the tariffs and other in the US rather, other countries have now stepped up to say, hey, well, we're gonna raise shit over here. They're not happy about it because it also affects them. So they're fighting back because Trump is fighting, and it's starting to create a war. I mean, y'all know Iran have already started launching missiles and shit like that. Like, we don't need no war. Wars are expensive. Everything goes up when there's a war, for those of you that don't know. All right. So the Trump administration is preparing to widen its controversial travel restrictions, and this time it's targeting dozens of nations, many of them in Africa and the Caribbean. All right. So an internal State Department memo shows the U.S. may ban citizens from 36 additional countries unless their governments meet new security and immigration requirements within 60 days. Now, the list includes Nigeria, Ghana, Ethiopia, Cameroon, Egypt. If I mispronounce some of these guys, don't laugh. All right. So what is this? Senegal, Zimbabwe, South Sudan, Uganda, and more. All right. So these countries are being flagged for issues ranging from weak passport security to refusing to accept deported nationals. All right. Let's continue. Now, some were also cited for terrorism concerns or anti-American activity, though not every country on the list had the same problem. So that the memo signed by U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is part of Trump's larger immigration crackdown during his second term. Now, earlier this month, travel was already banned from 12 countries, including Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. All right. Now, it says that if this expansion moves forward, it would represent one of the largest travel restrictions in U.S. history, potentially impacting millions of people hoping to visit, study, or reunite with family in the U.S. Ooh, y'all see that? Now, while the Trump administration says that it's about keeping Americans safe, so the critics argue that this is another move rooted in discrimination, especially given how many Americans and majority Black countries are on the list. Y'all get that? Now, it says that more than just policy, says that it's a major message that the doors to America may soon be closing for many across Africa and the islands. So if you have people that live, in other countries like those, the ones that we named, they may not be able to come in. You may not be able to visit those family members, okay? You may not be able to visit them because of the new bans that are being signed off on by the administration. So this is sad. Shout out to Baller Alert for that, okay? Shout out to Baller Alert for that news that I hope y'all can use. For those of you that are from any of those countries watching me, prayers to you guys, okay? It's sad. Let's continue, because LA Mayor Karen Bass steps in to speak on ICE raids. We still have the ICE raids, for those of you that know and don't know, said that this is a grand experiment that none of us want to be involved in. Indeed. Let's get into it, honey, in terms of what she had to say. Shout out to the Shade Room.
Walk us through what's happening with these ICE raids in Los Angeles.
Absolutely. I'm going to tell you, a week ago today, everything was fine in Los Angeles. The city was peaceful. There was nothing happening in LA that warranted ICE coming into our city and conducting these raids. You know that Los Angeles, 3.8 million people, is a city of immigrants. The Latino population is about 50%. The Asian population is about 25%. The factory that was raided on Friday is a factory that was owned by Koreans, and the workforce was both Korean and Latino. That's where they conducted the raid. You remember when the president came in, he was going after gang members, violent felons, and other criminals. And I don't know how you do that, and then you switch up to snatching people in an emergency room, in a homeless shelter, at a Home Depot parking lot. And so it seems like it's just to kind of terrorize our city. And I feel like we're all involved in an experiment to see how far the government can go in taking power away from a state, like he did with the governor, and to taking power away from the city. This is a grand experiment that none of us want to be involved in.
Period.
Can you just walk us through?
Period. She wrapped it up. Okay. She wrapped that right on up. So recently, Karen Bass stepped into the Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room again to discuss what's currently happening in the city of LA. It says it from surprise ICE raids and immigrant communities, rather, to power struggles between city, state, and federal government. Said the Bass stated that she believes that the raids are part of a grand experiment that the city does not want to be a part of. Now, roomies want to. What are your thoughts, rather, on what's happening in LA? A lot of people are getting snatched up, y'all. A lot of people are getting snatched up, and this is a very sad situation. I mean, I feel like leave these people alone. I get it that it costs for them to be here, but like I said, they ain't bothering them if they're not committing crimes and they're over here working to provide for their families. Now, I get it. They should not be here illegally, but they're not bothering anybody. If they're here doing jobs that American people don't want to do, shit, leave these folk alone. Like when Obama was in office, was he so focused on getting people out of here? Like, no, Trump got in office and immediately he starts this ICE raid bullshit. He is getting people out of here left and right. Even Simon's ass got caught up in ICE. I was like, damn, he is sparing no one. So when your wife get to be deported, Trump, because she ain't from here either. Melania Melanoma, whatever the bitch name is. Yeah, I said it. She's not an American. Okay. She is not an American. She don't even like you, Trump. So why wouldn't you go ahead and deport her ass as well? Okay. Your wife, Melania Melanoma, whatever her damn name is. Sound like some shit on your feet. But you deporting everybody, but you keep skipping over her, your wife. Okay. Who was in several pictures out there with her ass out. Talk about that. Let's get into that. You don't want to talk about that shit, though, do you? Let's move on, though. Married a porn star. First lady is a porn star, allegedly. So let's move on. A Florida man is convicted of impersonating a flight attendant, you guys, to take over 100 free flights. Imagine that. I said, how he do that? Because I got some flights coming up. Do I need to get a refund? I don't know. Let's see.
We leave you tonight with a simple yet effective little grift from a category I call You Can Do That. A Florida man named Tyron Alexander was just convicted of conning 4 separate airlines out of more than 120 free flights over a 6-year period. Damn. He did not pay a nickel or a credit card point or a frequent flyer mile for any of those flights. What he did was he claimed to be a flight attendant on a travel reservation website available only to flight crews. How did he know what to do and how to do it? The feds say that Tyron Alexander had credentials, but claimed to be a job hopper with 7 different carriers and 30 different badge numbers over the years. I am getting such Leonardo DiCaprio vibes right now on Catch Me If You Can. But the reports say that this guy, in fact, did hold an actual airline job within the past decade. It just wasn't as a flight attendant or as a pilot. Don't know what it was, but he must have known some kind of industry secret to get to that website and make the credentials and all the rest. And his little scheme worked perfectly until the feds got wise. And now Alexander will not be traveling anywhere for a good long time because he's facing up to 30 years in prison for 4 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of entering a secure area at an airport under false pretenses. His sentence is coming up at the end of summer, August 25th. So that means like bummer of a summer. Always like to remind you, check out my podcast, Drop Dead Serious, or the YouTube version of it. I have these recaps on Karen Reed and Diddy.
Yeah, we ain't about to promote on my channel. No, you won't. What y'all think about that? He posed as being a flight attendant and got all those flights, you guys, over 120 free flights. Yeah, that's fraud. That's some fraud for your ass. But he had to know some inside stuff in order to do it. Because how do you know what sites to go to? How do you know what to do? Like, you would think that on every flight that they would know what flight attendant is supposed to be working that flight. So how do you just get on the plane and nobody knows who you are? You ain't on no list. Like, how did you get by doing that on that many flights? It's like, damn, you had some serious inside information to be able to do that. But now it's costing you your freedom because you're facing 30 years for some free flights. That's some stupid shit. If you're going to go to prison, it should be for something else, not free flights, right? Damn, why not just go to school and be a flight attendant? Why not just go and be or go apply to be a flight attendant versus doing that? If you want to be a flight attendant so bad, you could have been being a flight attendant and still getting free flights, you know, and other perks that they really get. Flight attendants get very good perks. So you could have been getting that versus being a fake ass flight attendant and now getting ready to go to prison and be tossed up and bent over and every damn thing else up in there over some damn flights. Not me, girl. Ooh, child, let's move on. Y'all be doing the most. Another person who be doing the most is none other than damn 50 Cent, child. 50 Cent be doing the damn most. Well, you guys know that yesterday was Father's Day, and 50 Cent spared no one's feelings, including his baby mama, who is in this damn case with Diddy, and he had something to say. Now, they say 50 Cent sends a Father's Day message to his youngest son's mother, the one who's supposed to be Jane Doe in the Diddy case. He says, "I'll have full custody soon. You'll be back on OnlyFans, little bitch." I'm sorry, y'all. He said that you'll be back on OnlyFans in no time, little bitch. But how is your day going, little bitch? He is a mess. So he is now looking to get full custody of his son now that it's been brought to the attention of the courts and everywhere else. He probably went down there to CPS and let them know my baby mama is out here tricking and doing some things while she's supposed to be having my son. Like, who's keeping your son while you doing all these FOs? Because, baby, you talked about you doing like, you had like 7, 8, 9, 10 men in one time coming up and through this. So who watching the baby while you got your legs to the moon is my question. Obviously, 50 Cent wanted to know that as well. So y'all know he stays sitting back plotting. 50 Cent is the most petty man I have ever seen. I ain't gonna hold you. He is the pettiest person I've ever seen in my life. So now that's a hell of a Happy Father's Day message. I'm trying not to laugh, but damn. So now he's gearing up to take that baby. Now that this girl has sat on the stand and acknowledged that she was actually prostituting, because that's what it is. Anytime you take money in exchange for sexual favors, you are prostitute. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how you try to explain it. That's exactly what it is. So I 50 want to know who the fuck was watching my child while you was in there running around with Diddy, trying to, you know, think that, first of all, thinking he was your man. Now you've been prostituted out. That's what you were doing, girl. And whole time 50's like, because 50 was trying to get the child before, but remember when he came out a while back to try to say that she was doing that, and then she tried to pull a fast one talking about she's getting ready to file a lawsuit for saying that he did say for saying that she was doing some shit she wasn't doing. Okay. Yeah. So now that it came out in this damn Diddy case, he's like, yeah, I'm on your ass now. Okay. Do I feel like the message was a little disrespectful? Yeah, but 50 does not see it for her. And I feel like he's even more upset at the fact that the home was somebody who ain't the homie, which is Diddy, because he don't like Diddy at all. The fact that she did it with Diddy, of all people, like if you was gonna give that thing up to anybody, why Diddy? The same person you know that 50 Cent hates with a passion. Now you already know he about to be on demon time for your ass. So I don't know, child. We're gonna sit back and watch how this pan out. He's trying to take that son, though. He's trying to take their son, Lord. All right. Let's get into someone else who has some attachments to Diddy, who is still crashing out, and prayers to this person, because I really hope he is seeking the necessary help he needs. None other than Justin Bieber. All right. Justin Bieber, I saw a video the other day where paparazzi ran up on him and he kind of snapped off on him to let him know, stop doing this, stop running up on me. I'm a person. I deserve my privacy. And you guys are definitely on you know, my personal property. Get off my property. Like, he snapped on paparazzi. You guys may have seen that video. So now he has put a message out because he is tired of people you know, disrespecting him. He's already dealing with a lot of things internally. I feel like he's still dealing with the Diddy shit as well. Okay. Now, this is what he had to say. He posted a message. You guys can see at the top here where my mouse is moving, where it says Justin Bieber. So there's a blue check, meaning he is verified. Let's go. It says it, quit asking me if I'm okay. Quit asking me how I'm doing. I don't do that to you because I know how life is for all of us. He says it's hard. He said that let's encourage our people not to project our insecurities onto one another. He says your concern doesn't come off as care. It's just oppressive and weirdo. Okay, child. All right, so these are a series of text messages shared on Justin Bieber's Instagram. He said, I would never suppress my emotions for someone. Conflict is a part of relationship. If you don't like my anger, then you don't like me. He said that my anger is a response to pain that I have been through. We all know what that pain is, where Diddy, they said something happened to him at a Diddy party. We know what happens at Diddy parties. The same thing I feel that happened to Q from day 26, where he was given something and he was violated while he was maybe inebriated or passed out, and woke up to find out that he was violated, okay? That's what they say be having a Diddy parties. You wake up and your butt be hurting. But he says, my anger is a response to pain that I've been through. He said, asking a traumatized, y'all hear that? That's a huge word there. Asking a traumatized person not to be traumatized is simply mean. It feels like he's speaking out indirectly to some things that he's dealing with, okay? He says that I'm not used to someone lashing out at me. He says that it's not that I don't see and feel your anger. He says that this friendship is officially over. I'm not sure who he's talking to. He said, I will never accept a man calling my anger lashing out. He said, I enjoyed our short-lived relationship. I wasn't kidding when I told you that I didn't need you as a friend. I have good friends who will respect these boundaries, okay? Who's he talking to? Let's see. Well-being. Oh, this is a former friend that he has. All right, so it said, I thought that you were don't know what that is. Said that, which is why I always kept my distance, but I was always giving you the benefit of the doubt. Says that this confirms that you were the bitch I always thought you were. We're gonna say that bitch. That it seems like bitch is gonna be plugged there. Says that please leave me alone now. I don't know what that is. Blocking you now. Ooh, child. So he is going off middle finger up, as you guys can see with the flames on it. So he let them, so he is mad. Whoever this is done pissed Justin Bieber off. Y'all know Justin Bieber's already dealing with a lot. Okay, he's already dealing with a lot. That video I saw the other day, he does not look well. Mentally, he looks like he's very stressed out with life. It looks like he's definitely on his last leg of patience with anybody, the way he went off on the paparazzi. I was like, what is going on with Justin? But he was telling them, look, you guys y'all are running up on me with these cameras in my face like it's too much. He was telling them back up. He was literally crashing out on paparazzi. So Justin is dealing with a lot. I remember seeing another video with him where he started back going to church, trying to give his life to God. Like he was up on stage singing like a gospel song. Like he really been through a lot. So you can tell he's trying to turn his life around. And it's a sad situation. I hate to see a person crashing out like this with such talent. He has a lot of talent. He can sing, he can play instruments, but something happened to him a while back dealing with Diddy. And I don't think he's ever gotten over it. I think some type of ritual or something may have taken place as related to him. I'm not sure. But whatever it was, prayers to Justin, man. This is sad. This is a sad situation. Diddy has ruined a lot of people in his path of destruction. And it's sad. From women to men, it don't damn matter. There's something going on with Diddy to where he is where it's like maybe he's crying out for help. But in the meantime and in between, he's damaging people in the process. And something needs to be done, like some jail time. Hopefully that's what will come out of this whole case with him. Okay, we'll be reviewing some more Diddy stuff today because there'll be more testimony today in court. So as that is dropped into our social media streets, I will definitely procure that information. Y'all like that, didn't you? And bring it back to you guys so that we can discuss it and see where they are in this damn Diddy trial, okay? Because he needs to be in jail. He needs to be in jail just like R. Kelly needed to be in jail. Because when these guys get a lot of money and they get a lot of access and they start to feel themselves and they feel invincible, like they can do whatever they want to do to people, and then they can get away with it. And no matter how much money they have, like did he try to buy his way out of jail thinking, hey, let me pay $50 million for the judge was like, no, not today. No. The same way they did with R. Kelly. You got to wait on your first case because you bought your way out of that situation. The person who was supposed to testify in that damn case, the girl who was in the P video, the little young girl who was said to be 14 years old that you guys saw he was urinating on her. He got away out of that. He got out of that case because he paid her family to go out of town during the time they were supposed to be in town to testify. He paid for a trip for them to go out of the country so they could not testify against him. So he's paying his way out of trouble only for you to get caught up again. And then a lot of people say, oh, I feel sorry for R. Kelly for what he went through as a child. Me too. But as an adult, you know right from wrong. The things that you were doing to women, I'm going to say it again, and you have daughters just like Diddy got daughters. Like, why would you guys feel that that's okay to mistreat another woman? You came from a woman. So for you to mistreat young girls, women, whatever the case may be, that I feel like your ass needs to be in jail. Any crimes committed against children should be automatic jail time. Seriously, with no bond, no bail, none of that, because it's too many women out here that you can be with. Okay, there's too many women you can be with, and the shit is so sick. It's sick, it's sick, it's sick. And you'll be surprised how much trafficking is going on in Hollywood. You will be surprised how many people are being trafficked in Hollywood. Okay, children at adult parties seeing things that they should not see, and the government hide that shit because of money. Go look it up. I don't want to touch on it too much, but because it's a little deep. But money, the love of money is the root of all evil. And money, people are paying big bucks, millions, to be able to commit crimes and for the government to turn their head and not say a word, because money, the right amount, is being paid to people that are up here. For children to be violated and trafficked. Let's get into some Real Housewives of Atlanta news. Now, it says the Real Housewives of Atlanta says, does the cast of Sweet 16 qualify as a reboot? They're talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get into what they had to say.
They are missing a leader. In my take of it, I think that it was a decent reboot. Overall, I think it was a decent reboot.
You called this shit a reboot?
This was a reboot. Like they recast it. You have to think about it. Only two people, one person and a half, because Cynthia is a friend of the show.
Oh, true.
And then they brought back somebody later on for like 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So it's one person. Drew. I'm sorry. So two. So I just feel like it was kind of a reboot, but I think it was a decent reboot, and people have to give it a shot. Like, you have to be open to, like, okay, these are different people. We don't know about these people. It's a different blah, blah. But I think that it's a different reboot. I do think that they are missing a leader.
I feel as though Shamia is the leader. I feel as though Shamia has taken the lead.
I think you kind of need like you're expecting a seasoned housewife. I think that they were expecting, to be honest, Portia to lead more of like with the group.
Gotcha.
But I think it was some disjointedness on like she couldn't film stuff. So I just feel like that part of it, like you kind of need a staple where if you're in that centerpiece, you're kind of.
Gotcha.
Who do you guys feel should be the person that is seen as the leader for the girls on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Who do you guys feel has the stronger presence and that's bringing a little bit more to the show as far as being labeled as the leader of the girls on the show? Y'all put it in the chat. Who do you guys feel, whether they're on the show or off the show? Who do you guys feel could be the person seen as the leader of the show that can actually help turn this show around? I told you guys yesterday, there's rumors that Nene is coming back and should be making appearances for season 17 coming up. People trying to say it's Drew. Do y'all feel it's Drew, that Drew is bringing what needs to be brought? Do you feel that it's Portia? Do you feel it's Shamia? Okay. Do you feel that Cynthia, but even though she's a friend of, do you feel that Cynthia could very much carry that torch? Okay. Y'all put in there who y'all think. I damn sure don't think it's Portia. She ain't bringing shit this season. Y'all saying Nene, y'all saying Shamia. I see a lot of Nenes. Nene is said to be making an appearance for season 17. They're trying to keep it quiet, but I keep seeing some stuff leaked saying that Nene is definitely going to be making an appearance for season 17. I think Bravo is tired of the low ratings. A lot of people are not watching because they're not able to connect with a lot of the new people that they brought on this season. Okay, and now especially seeing how Britt Edie went out, this whole situation between Kenya and Britt Edie, that was a bad taste in everybody's mouth because a lot of people like Kenya. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of Kenya, but do I feel like she is a part of the train that keeps it going or keep it going on this show? I do. I mean, they need all the elements. They need every dynamic in this situation to kind of help it go. And I feel like Kenya is a shit starter. They need that on the show. They need somebody with a slick mouth to kind of start things with people in order to get the ratings up, to keep the girls going, to give the, push the storyline. They need that. They need a person who has a very strong presence to read the girls down in order to be the mother of the girls, because that's what Nene brings. Nene brings the read downs. She gives the motherly advice And, she's funny. She's good TV. So they need all of the elements. I feel like when they tried to turn things around by bringing in new people and recasting this show, I think there's a lot of cracks in the foundation in terms of how the show is actually viewed right now. A lot of people have stopped watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you guys look at the reviews, they're sucky. They're not good right now. And Bravo needs to stop, saying, I don't want to bring this person back, or I don't want to fool with this person, because sometimes you got to swallow your fucking pride so that you can get them damn ratings up. Who y'all think? I see a lot of people saying, nee. They said that Kenya shouldn't have show those pictures, period. Kenya may be brought back because they're saying that Britt Eady was not even the person in those pictures. I shared that on here as well. With Britt Eady going out and suing for defamation and sexual harassment, I don't think she's going to get a fucking dime, but go off, Britt. I think they're probably going to bring Kenya back next season. She's been very apologetic, something that she doesn't like to do publicly. She's been doing public apologies. She's like begging. She's kissing ass. I feel like they're going to bring her back because she is a great component to the show. I see a lot of people saying Nene. She definitely is good TV. Say what you want to say about her. She is good TV. But Portia, I'm sorry, baby. They put all their cards on the table with you, and they reneged this season, hoping that you would come in and turn this show around. She's really not giving. And Portia Mia is trying so hard. She's trying so hard, but even Shamia is not able to carry the mantle that needs to be carried in order to get this show where it needs to go. They say because she need her chick. Shit. I mean, hey. Kelly is trying to step up, but people not resonating with Kelly because they're like, who the fuck is this new girl? Like, sit down. We don't like you. We don't know you. We don't care to know you. Like, where's everyone else? I feel like we need to see some more familiar faces in order for this show to be as successful as it used to be. Cassandra D says that Nene brings the mess. Phaedra has a wonderful leadership ability. She does. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Cassandra D. Yes, you are right about that. All right. Let me tell you who they need on here. Portia, they do need Portia, but in order for Portia to tick, she needs the right people around her. Y'all know how you could be a star, but you got to have the right components around you to bring that star quality out of you. So they do need, I'm going to tell you who they need. They need Nene. They definitely need Phaedra, okay? Drew, they can keep Drew because Drew kind of ticks when she has certain people around her. Shamia, you can stay. Portia, you can be on here as well. As much as I don't really like Sheree, Sheree just kind of meshed well with the other girls. I see Sheree is doing some promo for this surgery company now. She might can use that as a storyline because she's getting a lot of free nips and tucks here and there. She's trying to get her workout business and stuff. We'll do another revamp of She by Sheree, I guess. I mean, damn. But people need to see familiarity when they're looking at a show like Real Housewives of Atlanta, because this used to be a very good show. Listen, on weekends, they show like the old seasons, and I be sitting up watching them like I ain't never seen them because I miss when Real Housewives of Atlanta used to be a good show. On the weekends, they actually show like when Nene was on there, Kim was on there, Candy was on there. I mean, hell, y'all might even bring Candy back. I could stay. I guess we could stand watching Candy cry a little bit, okay? Y'all know what she's gonna do. So I don't know. We need some more familiar faces. I don't like these new people. Britt Eady was the worst idea of bringing her on this damn show. She's too aggressive. She don't know how this TV thing works. Everything somebody say to her, she take it to heart, and she's very argumentative. You can't be that way. And I see last night's episode where Phaedra had to let her ass know, look, you need to dial it back, Britt. Everything somebody say to you is not meant for you to take it to heart and be wanting to argue and turn up on people. Like if you want to make friends on this show, you got to come off and show yourself friendly. You can't be that fucking aggressive. And then you say, hey, they've never invited me to their house. Why would I invite you to my house when all you want to fucking do is fight? Who wants to have you around when your energy is always aggressive, girl? No. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the show can definitely be brought back around to where people would be happy to watch it again if they get the right people on there to help bring out the dynamic in everybody's storyline, because they need it. They need it. Okay, so yeah, bring Nene back. Go ahead and bring Kenya back. Okay, bring Sheree back. Keep Phaedra on the show. Drew, you can stay. Shamia, you can stay. Portia, you can stay as well. Now, I don't know how it's going to work having Portia and Nene on there because it doesn't seem like they've stopped their beef. There's some type of underlying beef between Nene and Portia behind that whole Simon situation because Portia is upset at Nene for befriending and going out and spending time with Simon after she made up her mind and she didn't want to be with him anymore. That's the dumbest thing to be fighting about because she wanted Nene to, I guess, pick sides. And Nene was like, hey, that's my friend. Y'all decide y'all don't be together no more. That don't mean I can't go out if we run into each other out and we just take a picture. That don't mean we buddy. We just happen to see each other in passing and we took a picture. But it's petty as hell. But that's what needs to happen on this damn show. All right. My moms are telling me we need a jam session. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Not sure why everybody's sitting on the likes. I feel like you guys are doing it on purpose because you want to twerk on this good old Monday morning. But hey, I guess I will oblige. Okay, let's go ahead and everyone that did not tap the like button, please go out because we have 297, almost 300 people watching me. If you did not hit the like button, I'm giving you the opportunity now. We're going to go ahead and pause the show to have our jam session. Please go out, come back in, go out, tap the like button, come back in. It's simple. Don't even take you a few seconds. Go out, tap the like button. Okay. You know, the show is going to be great. That's why you're here every morning. Okay. Go out, tap the like button, come back, and let's go ahead and have this jam session and get back into our show. All right. Let's get it and let's go. Y'all know that. Hey, let's go out and tap that like and let's get back. All right, work off. Hey. Tap the like. Tap that like, guys. Let's get the like. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Everybody tap the like. Let's tap. Hey. Like, tap the like. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Hey. Let's go. Tap the like, tap the like. Tap the like, tap the like. Who's twerking? Somebody's gonna with it. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Tap the like, tap the like. Tap the like, tap the like. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hey. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hey. Let's go. Let's go. Tap the like, tap the like. Hey, hey. Let's go. Who's working? Who's working? Who's thinking today? Who's pop locking? Hey, hey. We got 187. Let's get 190 likes. 190 likes. Let's go. Let's go. 190 likes. We ain't done. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 190 already? Hey. Hey, hey, let's do it. Hey. Y'all like that, didn't you? Let's get back into our show because we got one. Okay. Y'all get your twerk on this morning. I know that's right. All right, so we ain't done Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. Let's get into a clip that they played last night. Y'all say y'all cabbage patching. Hey, get your cabbage patch on. I know I got some of my season, not seasoned, but if you born back in the 70s, and y'all know what cabbage patching and all that is. Some of my newer people like, what the hell is that cabbage patch? Yeah, if you born back in the 70s, honey, y'all know what cabbage patching is, okay? Yes, honey. Yes. The Cabbage Patch, the Roger Rabbit, and all that. Y'all remember. They said, Caramel, can you play Magic? Oh, y'all like Magic? What y'all want me to DJ this morning? Oh my God, y'all like Magic? All right, we'll see, y'all. We'll see further in the show. Y'all are giving me songs like I'm a DJ in here today. Y'all requesting songs to be played. That's so funny. All right, so let's continue. Let's continue with a mellow man. We see you in the building. All right, so let's get into it. So in this particular clip, Phaedra shares information on Britt, Edie, and Kelly's issues with each other. Okay, each other. We see each other. Let's get into it, y'all.
So, Britt said, the glam people have Tinkerbell hired. They have to go with Tinkerbell or else.
Oh.
So chatting with Britt, she tells me that little sweet strawberry shortcake, aka Kelly, does not want her to use the same glam squad.
Paris is my stylist.
Your nipple keep hopping out.
Britt doesn't have a stylist, and she has been going through it. I wanted Britt to know that she is supported, and I recommended Paris to her. I thought it would be a fun little situation.
Okay, now we got drama. I mean, these are the same two. They came out in the same pink outfit at my birthday party, looking like Ren and Stimpy.
They're like the fake freaking frack.
If they
Fake freaking frag.
not damn best friends, who is?
It's not a pair of pants in the world that can keep me from my best girlfriend.
Britt and Kelly do not speak without each other. True. It does not matter.
So,
So my question is, with Britt and Kelly being so close and friends like they are, how would Kelly be next season with Britt possibly not being on the show? I don't think Britt is coming back next season. So with them being so close and intertwined, kind of like freaking Frat, kind of like Portia and Phaedra, how will Kelly be able to maneuver next season? Or will she have to have some type of attachment with somebody else in order to, because everybody get on the show and click up. Everybody get on there and click up. Like Shamia and Portia, they clicked up. Portia is also clicked up with Phaedra. So how will Kelly be able to maneuver next season? Because she did already say that she would be coming back. How will she be able to move next season if she don't have somebody to click up with? It's like she's gonna be like a fish, fish out of water.
Britt said, the glam people have Tinkerbell hired.
Who they talking to?
True.
What they talking about?
True.
They speak at the same time like Siamese cats. Okay.
Your husband hasn't even acknowledged he's been married to you for the last 10 years.
The world knows.
The world knows about that baby.
The world knows about that baby, though. So for last night, I was watching. I was like, Kelly is very quiet.
Girl, I can't believe you said it.
Did you notice? I'm just saying.
What is going on
She
with Kelly?
Kelly was.
She didn't say
She made facial expressions, and then for Kelly
Come on, Fendi.
to hold Britt accountable for her donation.
I'm not saying that it was the best donation, and I think that if we're going to show up and be that girl in all aspects of our lives.
literally what I was trying to say.
That's not something I've ever seen her do. It's starting to feel like there may be some jealousy between the two some type of way, because to me, that's the only spirit that will cause all this.
So what Phaedra was trying to tell Britt Edie last night on that episode is that if you're going to be in this group, okay, and to be where you are right now, like in a financial status, whatever, if they're making donations, you should at least be able to give $1,000, okay? Because that's what the girls would get. The girls were giving donations. The girls were donating. Britt done pulled up over there with some damn toilet tissue and some paper towels and stuff. And Shamil was like, excuse me. We said donation. Donation meaning money, green money, like the count, this right here. So maybe she wasn't clear on what she meant when she said donations. They were supposed to have been donating some things to Grenada. A lot of the girls, of course, gave money, and Phaedra was letting her know when you're in this setting, in this group setting like that, everybody's giving a certain amount of money in order to help out. Now, of course, you can't tell a person what to donate because you don't know what their pockets look like, especially Britt Edie, honey, who owe everybody. She's saying the least that you should have been able to come up off was $1,000 to help these folk out. Okay, what y'all think about that?
Drama.
I told her what she's doing is weird.
Right.
Like, it's too much. It's not good.
Who they?
Much. It's not good.
Uh-huh.
People want fun.
Especially when you're getting to know people.
Like,
Exactly.
we like fun.
Right.
We like fantasy.
Yeah.
So maybe she was giving us fantasy by showing her text because she had an inverted nipple the other night. And I didn't know what to think.
What?
She took off her bra and said, "Ooh, we got nipple problems." And so she popped it out, and it popped out like a balloon.
Oh, what?
I was like, "Is that a magic trick?"
Oh, like your clip.
Trick.
What? Your clip.
You have it inverted.
Phaedra is funny as hell. She said Britt Edie breast popped out, and she thought it was a magic trick.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Jeez.
I have a hood.
A hood?
Exactly.
Your clip with the KKK?
Yeah. No, her clip been getting racially profiled. Her clip been getting pulled over, bitch.
That is.
They are funny as hell. Cynthia, your two-faced ass, because you're going to be right over there in Britt Edie's face laughing and carrying on. When you're sitting over here laughing at her, I don't like people like that. Sitting up in one group and be laughing and talking about somebody, and then as soon as they come in the room, you over there laughing and talking with them. Your two-faced ass, Cynthia. And I get it, you're supposed to be a friend of, but damn, girl. Cynthia's just go whichever way the wind is blowing. That's what it gives, okay? And as soon as your ass walk out of the room, Phaedra and Portia gonna be talking about your ass, okay? Yes, they will. That's how females be. That's why I don't fool with some of y'all. Because some of y'all be doing team too much. What y'all think about that clip? Okay? If you did not get to watch last night's show, it was really good. I finally got to finish watching. It was good. So they had like this little party, child, where they put all that black oil up on them. And Portia, child, had her ass up on some random dude over there twerking. He was all up on her, too. I was like, girl. Yeah, it was a lot. Phaedra was over there getting grinded on. I was like, girl, ain't you a church girl? Ain't your mama a pastor over there? Girl. But y'all know they said, child, them PKs be the worst kids. But child, they was over there getting it. I was like, okay. So it was a good episode. If you guys did not check out Real Housewives of Atlanta last night, it was pretty good. All right, the girls were girling, honey. They were girling. Let's continue. All right, so we got one more Real Housewives of Atlanta piece, and then we're going to move on because I'm about sick of them already, child. I'm about to not care no more now. Let's get into it. All right, so shout out from Housewives of a Housewife. Now they're saying Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kelly Farrell and Britt Edie falling out is explained as just a Fashion Fox pause, okay?
Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Kelly and Britt were having some conflict.
They get there. They were like sharing and besties and
like
matching.
A little package deal, right?
It was a package deal. It was a 2-for-1.
Yeah, 2-for-1.
Why would you cut it in half?
I heard y'all with the freaking frack.
I mean, well, I thought they were gonna be freaking Frank 2.0 because they was at my birthday party. And, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Because that's why it gets really interesting.
Phaedra,
it gets really interesting.
She went and changed at my birthday party.
What is with all this?
They came out with a pink matching outfit on at my party.
Yeah.
For real. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is
And that was the start and the fall.
All the girls had to support because they knew.
What came back to me was that Kelly gave the stylist an ultimatum that if he's doing Britt, he can no longer do her, like he had picked. And Britt was really hurt, and she felt like if Kelly wanted to like not share the stylist anymore, that could have been a conversation, and felt some kind of way that Kelly just gave, allegedly, the stylist, an ultimatum to just like choose or whatever.
We've always shared the same glam. Never a problem.
Never. Because once the makeup artists do the makeup on Phaedra's face, that's Phaedra's features.
And y'all two
These
bad
are my
bitches.
features.
Y'all look
This is
up.
what
We
I'm
don't
supposed to look
care.
like.
And you being a bad bitch and you being a bad has nothing to do with each other.
It doesn't.
So how does it go bad behind a makeup
long
glam
story
scene?
short,
Kelly had introduced me to her glam, started working with the team. We go to Nashville. Kelly, wanted to do matching looks. I'm kind of a bad bitch by myself. I ain't never really needed a role.
You don't want to do the matching?
No, this is all her idea.
Oh.
So I always
dedicated to it on my birthday.
Yeah, I always sit alone. So she was like,
Britt, I don't like you, but I do like what you just said. I'm kind of a bad bitch by myself. I like that. I'm like you though, Britt.
girl, let's bust this down. Let's tag team, whatever. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm game. It's fun. It's cute. Yeah,
Their matching
I
can believe
it was cute. So I was like, okay. So then we get to Nashville. They're working on her makeup too long. They're working on her hair too long. Her videos look better. And then she didn't want me to like post any. It got really weird. So her team was like, hey, Britt, Kelly has asked all of us to not work with you.
No.
I said,
Whoa.
excuse me?
Stylist?
Stylist, videographer, manager, hair, makeup. She's
so
a people
behind
pleaser.
the closed door stuff, doing stuff.
So that's exactly
did you
what
just
happened.
ask her, like, hey, is this true?
So this is what happened. So they all had a meeting. We all sat down. They're like, look, we love you guys. I know you guys are close. You guys need to talk it out before this gets ugly. They came to me. We did lunch. I said, Kelly, is everything okay? Did you really say that? She's like, I did, but I was just in my feelings.
Talk about it.
Child, if you said it, you said it. Don't be trying. But no, if you said it, you said it. Say it. That's how I felt. If that's my makeup artist, no, I don't want my makeup artist working on you. Get your own damn makeup artist. All of you guys are on a show. You're getting paid from Bravo. You should have your own makeup artist wherever you go. If you don't know how to do your own makeup, like myself, have your own makeup artist, girl. Why you out here trying to use her makeup artist? And then you probably don't even want to pay them either. They don't work for free. Kelly has to pay her makeup artist to travel with her and to do her makeup. Okay, now unless you out here like Tisha or somebody where you only paying them $50 and barely that, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. But what y'all think about that? And look at what's the child named Cynthia? Couldn't wait to sit up and tell what somebody told her. Okay, Cynthia, you too old. You the oldest one on this damn show, but you're acting like you're acting out here. All right, if you had a conversation with Kelly, what you going over there telling them what Kelly had to say? All right, let's move on to some Real Housewives of Potomac news, child. Because I'm definitely gonna be watching because Monique will be back next season. So, and that's really the only reason because they bored the hell out of me for the last season. And I ain't even really watch. I played on my phone the entire time. I ain't even know the damn show was on at one point. But let's get into it. Sharice Jackson, y'all remember Sharice, child? Sharice Jackson Jordan, to be exact. She attended Giselle's event last night, which was filmed for season 10 of Real Housewives of Potomac. So it looks like Sharice will be making some appearances on the new season. Now they keep trying to bring her back like a friend of, but I don't know. Since Karen is gone, I think they're trying to plug everybody in there to make the show pop. Sharice does not get along with what's that child name? Monique. So I don't know how that's going to play out this season. That's definitely going to cause some tension. That's definitely going to help the ratings because Monique is going to be cussing Sharice's ass out because Sharice was the one who dug up the information about this damn trainer and was going behind the scenes saying that the trainer was sleeping with Monique and that the baby could possibly not be Chris Samuel's child. Y'all remember when that shit came out? Okay. Sharice don't really got shit going on. I'm gonna be honest with you. Why they keep bringing her back is so beyond me. I think they're just kind of just grabbing at straws at this point. But she is hanging up under Giselle because y'all know Giselle is another person who gotta have somebody up under them to click up with. Y'all know her click up person was Robin. Robin got fired from the show, so now they're bringing Sharice back, and Sharice is sticking up under Giselle's ass for whatever reason. I don't know, to film scenes, whatever, to be on the show. I don't know, but I don't feel like she has a storyline strong enough to be on the show as a regular schmegler, okay? But she will be making some appearances for next season, as you guys can see. Okay, so yeah, that's it for that. Moving on. I don't care about that no more. Let's move on. So a drunk DC, let me pull it up. I don't know why they bring that child back. I said, what? Now, Monique, that was a good idea, but Sharice, child, bye. So drunk in DC, China says the Fox News broadcast ends abruptly after a guest appears to be inebriated during an interview. Child, how you get on the news drunk? Let's get into this.
Now is former Defense Intel Agency officer Rebecca Koffler. Rebecca, what are your thoughts tonight on the incredible symbolism and the messaging that we saw here tonight from the Commander-in-Chief on the Army's 250th birthday?
I am so excited, Emily, and Lucas Tomlinson.
Baby, you can tell by the way she came on smiling and carrying on something wrong with her. She on something, right?
Everybody, like, this is incredible. Finally, the United States is back. I want to really thank all of our Army, Navy, and Air Force officers who have been sacrificing their lives, literally. Their families have been contributing to the mission. Most of the time for the past quarter of a century, because of the mismanagement of the administrative states, they've been fighting these foreign wars. But with our new in chief, Donald J. Trump, they are prioritizing America first. And I want to thank these officers for all of these sacrifices and all of the hardships that their families have been doing. Lawrence Jones, you are doing, you're rocking, man. Like, you guys are incredible. Lucas,
thank you.
I want to thank
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you, and thank you for your service, too. Well, our final thoughts on this historic and patriotic celebration when we return.
Hurried up and rushed her up off their shot. It was like, oh, girl, how you get on here with that Don Julio in your system? Okay, blame it on the alcohol. Damn, she was told back, won't she? Girl, it took you a long time to read the teleprompter right there, girl. They were like, hurry up, girl, hurry up. Time is money, girl. Time is money. Baby, she took her time and sounded out her words and used all her vowels reading that damn teleprompter. And I want to think, but I was like, girl, baby, she was told that way. You hear me? Not told up, but told back. Shit, how you get on the news like this?
Wait. With us now is for.
Girl, they was like, girl. They said, honey, her child, she had too much liquor. They said the child, some people cannot hold their liquor, and a Fox News broadcast has recently went viral following an awkward interaction with a visibly inebriated guest child. Now, on Saturday night, a segment aired on the network as Donald Trump celebrated his birthday with a pricey parade. Y'all, they said it was 42-something million that was spent for that damn parade, where only like maybe 300 people, showed up. I said, what the Kelly? So they said that, which also honored the 250th anniversary of the United States Army. Okay. Now, during the special coverage, co-host Lawrence Jones and Emily, Compagno welcomed former Defense Intelligence Agents Officer Rebecca Koffler, honey, who was told all the way back, Lord, from that Don Julio, all right, to the event. Now, Koffler joined the broadcast around 9:30 p.m., already lit, but didn't stay on for no more than 2 minutes before the interview went sideways. Now, in the clip, honey, Koffler is seen slurring her words and mistakenly referring to Jones as Fox News correspondent Lucas Tomlinson. So she talking about the person who ain't even there. She calling that man somebody who ain't even there, child. That's how they knew her ass was drunk. Now, they said that despite attempts by both hosts to steer the conversation, the Koffler continues saying, with our new commander-in-chief, Donald J. Trump, that they are prioritizing America first, said she eventually corrected herself, acknowledging Jones by name and telling him, you're rocking me. Girl. All right, that smile when she came on already let me know something was wrong with her ass. I said, what the hell is going on here? They said that nonetheless, child, the interview was cut off after roughly 90 seconds, with Jones and Kamangro, whatever her name is, child, thanking Koffler for her time. They were like, hurry up and get this bitch out of here, because baby, no, honey. We don't have nobody on here like this drunk. All right, we're going to look at this damn smile. Everybody already knew when you first saw her coming on, that long smile, that 30-second smile already let you know that she probably had a few sniffs of the coquiana and about 3 swigs of the damn Don Julio for her ass went up on there,
Former Defense Intel Agency officer Rebecca Koffler. Rebecca, what are your thoughts tonight on the incredible symbolism and the message?
If batshit crazy was a person, it would be Rebecca,
Gene, that we saw here tonight from the Commander-in-Chief on the Army's 250th.
She's smiling like she's happy to be there too,
birthday.
I am so excited, Emily.
I am so excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited to be here and drunk as fuck. Okay, you know, this white people, honey, when white people be drunk, that's their favorite thing. I'm drunk as fuck. I'm fucking wasted right now. So anyway, back to Donald J. Trump. Why you gotta put the J in there? You put your whole, she don't put the man whole name in there. The Donald J. Trump. Girl, shut your ass up. Okay. The J is for just sit your ass down. Okay, that's what the J is for. Oh my God, just go away somewhere, girl. The J is for just shut the fuck up. Okay, because you're doing team too much in here with all that damn weird smiling. Okay, you smiling more than what's that pastor child that be up there smiling all the damn time. What's that man's name? That's why I had to move my membership from his church, y'all. What's that man? Y'all put it in the chat. What is that man's name that be getting on there smiling? Hallelujah. Glory to God. He be on that shit. I be like, who is this? What's going on? What is his name? Y'all help me. Yeah, Rebecca was litty. Rebecca was litty. Y'all, what's that white pal? Joel Osteen. Thank y'all. Joel Osteen be smiling like, yes, I'm about to take y'all money today. Yeah. Hallelujah. Let's have a prayer, shall we? This be him. I'm so upset today. Can y'all tell? That'd be his ass. I'd be like, Joel, it's a spirit in you, sir. Joel be having some type of spirit in him. He ain't that much smiling in the world. He be smiling too much for me. I had to move my membership from Joel, honey. I said, ooh, baby, go ahead and mail me my dollar back because I can't be here no more. You can't be my pastor no more. Send me my dollar in the mail. All right. Send me a nice crisp one too. But I can't be under you no more because that's too much. No, Lord. All right. No, Lord, honey. I'm cancel you up out of here because that's a pedo spirit. That's a pedo smile right there. When you smiling like that, it's giving pedo smile for me. I don't want nothing to do with that. But let's move on, child. Not the Joker. All right, so Stephen Smith, child, is acting a fool in the damn locker room. All right, so Stephen Smith has a locker room meltdown following the Big 3 loss. Now, y'all already know that they done had people in there fighting and carrying on. Okay, Dwight Howard had his big ass giraffe, tall having ass up in the damn Big 3 thing over there fighting and carrying on, getting flung across the damn court and beat up. I don't know how you get beat, the big as you is. How you let that little boy take you down like that? But now Steven Jackson child is in the locker room having a whole meltdown following the Big 3 loss. He said, I'm not these niggas. Google me, bitch. Okay, not Google me. Okay, let's get into it, child.
All kind of shit. Then when somebody want to fight, they want somebody to grab them. Same bitch ass niggas be at the hotel begging me for shit. Now y'all want to show I'm in front of these people. One of you niggas get burned fucking with me. I'm not these niggas. Google me, bitch. I will burn one of you hoes. All kind of shit. Then when somebody want to fight, they want somebody to grab them. Same bitch ass niggas be at the hotel begging me for shit. Now y'all want to show I'm in front of these people. One of you niggas get burned fucking with me. I'm not these niggas. Google me, bitch. I will burn one of you hoes. All kind of shit.
But all right. Ain't nothing else to be said about that. I don't know who pissed him off, baby. But he let them all know. I said, Lord, look at all these white people in the damn locker room. They looking like, oh my gosh, should we be here? Should we go ahead on get out of here? Child, we don't know if he got a pow in his locker. The baby he is snapping off because y'all know black people, honey, we have the tendency to child be going off sometimes. But yeah, he is snapping. He said, y'all don't know who the fuck y'all playing with. You better Google me, bitch. When a person tell me you better Google me before they snap off on your ass, you might better hey, go on and Google their ass and see what pop-off level they sitting on, okay?
Shit. Then when somebody want to fight, they want somebody to grab them. Same bitch ass niggas be at the hotel begging me for shit.
Same bitch ass nigga to be at the hotel begging me for shit.
Now y'all want to show I'm in front of these people.
Now you want to set off on one of these damn people.
One of you niggas get burned fucking with me.
Some of y'all niggas gonna get burned fucking with me. All right.
Not these niggas. Google.
I'm not these niggas. You better Google me, bitch. Okay. Ooh, that hit deep.
Google me, bitch. I will burn one of you hoes. All kind of shit.
I will burn one of you hoes. Oh my God. He needs some anger management. Like, you really need some anger management. You suffering CTE, and I know that's only in football. Did you get hit in the head with a basketball or something up in there? I don't know. Did you get your CTE from getting hit in the back of the head with a basketball? Like, why are you popping off like this? Okay. You are doing too much, as they say. Now, they said it looks like the DMV Trilogy's head coach, Steven Jackson child, has some things to get off his chest following his team's loss. So he's mad that they lost probably too during the Big 3 season opener. They said that did he go too far? Did he do too much, y'all? Let's see, honey. That's him leaving, honey. He going off. Woo, woo. Child, why everybody want to be fighting? Is it that serious? There he is going to the locker room to go cuss everybody out. Child. Now there is no sound for those of you say I can't hear. There's no sound. We just watching, okay? You know when they take that jacket off, child, it's about to go down. Child, he doing a lot, ain't he? Hopefully you get some help.
Same bitch ass niggas be at the hotel begging me for shit. Now y'all want to show I'm fun of these people. One of you niggas get burned fucking with me. I'm not these niggas. Google me, bitch. I will burn one of you hoes. Okay.
Well, there you go. All right. So shout out to Steven Jackson, honey, for letting off his anger and cussing people out and using the N-word in front of the white people. They already feel like they can do it, but damn, I don't know. I really hope they don't do it. But yeah, that was a lot, Steven Jackson. I want you to get some help for your anger because that's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know what pissed you off like that, sir, but you went too far. All right. You had the white people scared up in there. All right, so let's get into this topic. Lord, I said, Lord, do I want to talk about this? I guess we will talk about it because this is a very sad situation. Anytime a person go this far, Lord have mercy, how angry you got to be at a person to permanently disfigure them. All right. Now, they said that not enough, said that a Wichita teen is sentenced to 3 years in prison after throwing acid on a 17-year-old girl during a fight. Said that the two additional suspects are awaiting trial as well. Okay. This is how the young girl looked prior to having acid thrown on her. And this is how she looks now. This is so sad. Beautiful girl. And then threw that shit on her. Let's get into this shit, y'all. So they got two additional suspects. I see why they threw it on her. Look how she, not to talk about nobody's looks. Okay. Not to talk about nobody. Look how beautiful this girl is. I see why you went for her face. I see why you did that. You got a lot of jealous ass people out there you got some girls out here that will do the slicing. Okay. And throw shit on. Yeah. So they got two. And these girls are young, 19-year-old Terriana West. And it's another unidentified girl who is 16 years old, who is also a suspect as well. So Terriana gonna tell on your ass because Terriana is not getting ready to take the whole fall for you, sis. Okay, that's how that shit gonna work. I saw enough First 48 shows to know they got one and they still got one at large. The other one, by the time they get through questioning her, she gonna tell. By the time they tell her ass, okay, we're gonna charge you with everything. All right, so let me go ahead and tell who else was involved. So they're gonna catch the other one here soon. Let's get into what happened. This is a sad situation. All right.
Is doing a bit better tonight, but still in the hospital after that attack over the weekend. Today, she posted some pictures on her social media. KAKE's Nick Nelson spoke with the girl's sister about her road to recovery. He joins us live in West Wichita with that story. Nick?
Yeah, Deb, the attack happened here on the 400 block of North Dodge on Sunday. Now, we spoke with the teen's sister, and she says she's just looking for answers and for justice. Now, we want to warn you, some of the following photos that we're about to show you, some may find disturbing.
She's smiling. She's in really, really good spirits.
Paris Polite says her little sister, 17-year-old Passion Turner, is on the road to recovery after getting acid thrown in her face during a fight in front of a friend's house. These photos show her face seriously burned.
I look at her as not only my sister, but that's my child. A lot of pain. It hurts. I've been upset.
Teenager is doing a bit better.
Every time.
Now, Polite has set up a GoFundMe page to help with her sister's medical expenses. We'll have a link to that on our website, kake.com. Reporting live, Nick Nelson.
Y'all see that?
I see her face. I can't help but to cry.
Passion is continuing to recover in a hospital in Wichita. However, the family is still looking for answers, and Wichita police are still looking for the suspect.
No arrest has been made. The police have the video. They have everything. I'm not a criminal justice major, so I don't really know how the process works, but I would think that there would have been an arrest by now.
Polite says it was a targeted attack by other teens who know her sister that caused all this pain. Although Passion is expected to get out of the hospital in about a week, her sister says it's still going to be a long road ahead. She hopes telling her sister's story will help spread the word to end the violence.
Go to school, do something different, travel, get a trade. There's so much more to life. And I understand that young people may not get that yet. they have to go through it. Some of them have to bump their heads, but just listen, just do something different. Every time I see her face, I can't help but to cry.
Passion.
Now, Polite has set up a GoFundMe page to help with her sister's medical expenses. We'll have a link to that on our website, cake.com. Reporting live, Nick Nelson.
This is sad. Only 3 years. 3 years. This girl is permanently disfigured behind this. Who the fuck thinks to throw acid in somebody's face? You got to be an evil, sadistic type of bitch. And I got to say it that way. Yes, I do. To do some like that. You do. Give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I had to take that. Oh my God, that was important. Okay, but let's get back to this. You got to be an evil. I was saying you got to be an evil, sadistic type of bitch to do something like that. Let's go ahead and read more into what's going on here. Now, Wichita teen has been sentenced to 3 years in prison after being found guilty of attacking a 17-year-old girl with acid during a fight. Now, according to Kaka News, 19-year-old Yakiria Hollins was sentenced to 34 months during a jury. After a jury, found her guilty of aggravated assault stemming from a May 2024 dispute with the victim, Passionate Turner. It says on May 26 of 2024, Passion had acid thrown in her face during an altercation in West Wichita. It says that she was taken to a hospital with second-degree burns on her face and neck. It says that there's been no word on what went down to initiate the fight. Didn't I tell y'all before, they not fighting like they used to when we were kids? Let's continue. Now, according to Kaka, it says that 2 other ladies were involved in the incident and were also charged with aggravated assault. It says the one defendant, 19-year-old Tariana West, is scheduled to stand trial on September 19th. Said that the third suspect was 16 years old at the time of the incident. Her identity has not been released due to her being a minor. It should be released. You got enough. I'm sorry. Why? And I get it. She is a minor. I get it. But you out here doing adult bullshit. You knew enough to throw acid in her face, but now we're gonna keep her identity hidden. No. Show that. I said it. Show that out. I'm sick of this shit. These people do not fight fair anymore. I keep saying it. Nowadays, these kids nowadays, when they fight to the death. And it's not that fucking serious. You cannot like a person. They were probably jealous of this girl. It was probably over a boy. We don't even know what this situation was about. I'm pretty sure it was not serious enough for this girl to be permanently disfigured. She was a beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Now her entire life is ruined. They're going to probably have to do skin grafts and everything else in order to get her back to where she, where her face can at least be, that shit is sad. Who is this evil? Oh my God. Who is this evil, y'all? I can't. And 3 years is not enough time. I'm sorry. At 19 years old, you know right from wrong. You knew throwing acid in this girl's face was going to burn the shit out of her like you did, and probably unalive her from infections and everything else. She's gonna have to suffer for her entire life. And I'm going to go ahead on record to say that whatever you guys were fighting about was really not that serious for her have to endure that type of pain and agony and the looks and stares that she's going to get for the rest of her life over a moment. She went there probably just to fight, which you shouldn't be doing that anyway, because like I said, you don't know what somebody else is sitting on when you do that. And obviously she was outnumbered if other girls are involved. Whatever happened to having a nice little knuckle up like they used to have back in the day? We don't have those anymore. These kids nowadays, they're pulling out their cell phones. They're bringing weapons. They're having pow-pows. They are trying to take you out of here when they fight. This is a sad situation. So now you're going to, and I feel like I keep saying, what the fuck is going on with the justice system? Where you look at a situation like this, obviously these girls were trying to take this girl out, throwing acid on her. Acid on somebody's face. Hell, I don't even want nobody to spit in my face, let alone throw some fucking acid in my face. I cannot imagine what that girl is feeling when she look in the mirror and see how she looks now versus how, and it's not about looks, but I'm just saying the fact that you permanently disfigured this girl, she got to deal with 2nd-degree burns on her face and neck for her entire life. The pain and agony she must be dealing with. She's going to have to go through some psychotherapy. She is, because that shit is unreal over a fucking dispute. Now I want to know what it's about. Now I want to know what the shit is about. It's probably about a boy. One of them was probably dating a boy. That's usually how this shit works. One of them was probably dating a boy, and he left the girl, one of the girls, to go and be with her. And now they're taking that energy out on her and want to fight her and take her out over him. That's usually how it be. This is a sad situation. I can imagine. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. Let's get off this because this shit gonna make me so mad. Let me go to the comments to see what you guys are saying. It says it sounds like attempted unaliving to me. Yeah. 3 years is not enough, Angela. You're right. Somebody said this is, Delilah T said this is very sad. You're right. Cookie Clark said that they need to put the judge in jail for giving less time for that crime. Yeah. Yes. Sunny Day said that's horrible. Yes. Sweet Essence says that these kids are also very verbally disrespectful as well. They are. And it goes back to the parents. I mean, the parents cussing people out, the kids going to do it. They do what they see. Rose Armstead says, I totally agree. 30 years on her ad. Yeah, she needs about 30, 40 years for that. 30, 40 years. Shonda Allen says, bless this baby. Mellow Man says she needs 30 years. Absolutely. She absolutely needs 30 years. Put a 3 behind that bitch. Flower Bloom says, sounds like jealousy. Yes. Yes. True TV Podcast said, just evil as hell and is. Sweet Essence says that these Gen Z kids are not the same like we were. Yeah, they're not the same. They are not the same. Okay. I know people who I got into fights with when I was in school, and I can go, we friends on social media now. Go figure. Okay. We fought in high school, and we are adults now, and we are friends. We are Facebook friends, to be exact, and friends on social media, Instagram as well. So yeah, child. You fight and you get over it. These kids now, they're just like, child, your life got to depend on beef with them nowadays. And that shit is so damn crazy. I don't understand it. All right, so let's get into this last and final topic, guys, because I have to go. Okay. I gotta go. Today is a busy day for me. I will be doing pop-ins on you guys today. So be looking out for your notifications. Let's get into this last and final topic. Imagine having a mother who calls the police on you, child. This mother called the police on her 27-year-old daughter after she left her own 4 kids home alone, including a 4-month-old and an 8-year-old for almost 2 weeks consistently, and was already on probation for child neglect. And she had a case against her as well from 2019 where her 6-month-old daughter passed away. She still didn't learn from that situation because you left your kids at home for 2 weeks. Anything could have happened within that time. What if someone would have broke into your home or abducted your kids, or they could have set the apartment or house on fire? Anything could happen. You never, ever leave your kids alone. Never, ever leave your kids alone. Let's get into this topic.
An Indianapolis mother is in jail tonight accused of child neglect, and officials say it is not the first time. Thanks for joining us at 4:30. I'm Aaliyah Blackburn.
And I'm Rafael Sanchez. Fox 59's Jesse Wells explains the suspect was already on probation when police were called to investigate a new case this week.
Suspect's own mother told me she's not surprised her daughter ended up back here in court in Marion County accused of child neglect because the suspect got a slap on the wrist and put on probation for a previous child neglect case 2 years ago. The suspect's mother hopes parents everywhere learn a lesson from this story. At this apartment complex along Troy Avenue, an 8-year-old girl called her grandmother crying and saying she'd been left home alone for most of the last 2 weeks looking after her 3 younger siblings, including a 4-month-old. According to this affidavit, the girl's grandmother then called police, who found the home littered with food and trash and no sheets on the beds, leading to the arrest of 27-year-old Tanisha Eccles for child neglect.
At the time of her arrest, Eccles was on probation after her 6-month-old daughter died from blunt force injuries at her home here on Renton Street. In 2019, Eccles was initially charged with neglect resulting in death, but later pleaded guilty to neglect resulting in injury. In 2023, Judge Jennifer Prince Harrison sentenced Eccles to 2 years of home detention and 2 years of probation, but allowed her to avoid prison time for her daughter's death.
And I think it just goes to highlight that this is one more example of a larger issue that continues to swirl within the city.
Indy FOP President Rick Snyder says the case illustrates how the revolving door of justice, especially involving cases with children, puts other kids in danger.
We are failing to take these issues of child abuse and neglect seriously within Marion County.
While the suspect's mother initially sat down and talked to me about the case, she later requested we not air that interview. Still, she encouraged everyone to do what she did at these apartments this week and call police if they suspect child neglect or abuse is taking place, even if it involves their own family. Finally, the suspect is temporarily being held without bond. She's due in court for an initial hearing on Friday. In the meantime, prosecutors are seeking to revoke her probation. Jesse Wells, Fox.
An Indianapolis mother is in.
What y'all think about that? Yeah, she should have called on her ass. Should have called on her ass. Why would you leave your kids at home? Now, according to Fox 59, 27-year-old Tanisha Ann Eccles was already on probation after a 2019 child neglect case where her 6-month-old daughter passed away from blunt force trauma. It says that on Monday, her 8-year-old daughter called her grandmother crying after she was left at home to watch after her 3 younger siblings. It says the ages 6, 2, and 4 months old. That's a small baby. It says that the grandmother called the police, and when they arrived at the address, they were shocked. It says that authorities say that the apartment door was unlocked. There was food and trash all over the floor, and the mattress had no sheets. It said that the 8-year-old girl told officers that she tried to call her mother multiple times, but she does typically leave her at home to care for her siblings. It says that once contacted by police, Eccles arrived back at the house at 10 p.m., claiming that she only left for about 20 minutes to get medicine for the kids. Really? It said that when they told Eccles what her daughter said that she owned up, stating that she leaves her kids home alone with the 8-year-old at times, but she doesn't feel like dragging them all out of the house at once. Well, why are you a mother? That's what you do. Said that the judge went easily on Eccles in the 2019 case where her 6-month-old passed away because she pled guilty in 2023, receiving only 2 years of home detention, followed by 2 years of probation. Now, that should have been jail. That should have been jail. Now, said that her mother is urging others to call the police, even if it's your own family member. I know that shit, right? Said that the kids are now in the custody. Hold on. Now, the kids are now in her custody, safe while Eccles will appear in court again in July. So grandma got the kids. Praise the Lord for that. Okay. Grandma, and that's a lot on grandma because grandma just want to live her best life, child, and watch Younger the Restless and damn Family Feud and all that other stuff. She don't want to be hollering at kids, having to pop kids, telling them to sit down every 5 minutes because your ass don't want to be a mother. Stop having kids if you don't want to be a mother. Stop having kids if you don't want to drag them everywhere you got to go. That goes with being a mother. And that go for the parents out here leaving your kids in the car. No, you cannot do that. I don't give a fuck if you're going in for 2 seconds. I don't care if you're running in the store and running right back out. If you can't take your kids where you're going, stop being a mother. Stop having the kids. Call CPS and have them come and get these kids and let somebody else raise them if you are so busy as a mother to be a mother. I would never leave my child at home alone. I don't give a damn. I don't leave him in the car. I told y'all my son was small and a little carry-on. It was pouring down rain and I had to go to the fucking post office. Here I am with an umbrella and a carry-on and my package like holding like this to take my son in for probably not even 10, 15 minutes to handle what I needed to handle versus leaving him in the car. It's called child abandonment. They can take your kids away. It don't matter if it's for a second. These parents got to step it up. This is unreal. And no 8-year-old should be left to take care of 3 children, let alone, what was the child, 4 months old? That's a baby. What if that child would have started choking? That baby, that 8-year-old do not know CPR. And then the child is steady calling you and you're not in a place to where you can even answer the phone. Maybe she's calling for an emergency. Those kids are home crying with the door locked, with people out here SEX trafficking kids. That could have ended bad. You don't think they take 8-year-olds and traffic 8-year-olds? You don't think that? You don't think that? You don't think there's some pedos out there that would have had something done to that 4-year-old as well? I think about stuff like that. I love kids. I used to work with kids. I told y'all that. This shit breaks my heart. These sorry ass parents out here who don't take fucking care of their kids. If you cannot be a parent to your child, take those kids and give them to a family member, or take them to CPS and say, hey, I can't be a mother. I can't do it. I can't do it. I would rather see my kids be placed somewhere than to leave them at home alone and something happened to them. You already had one child that was unalive because you left that child unattended. However, the child had blunt force trauma, probably fell off a crib, fell off something, chair, whatever. And then you do the shit again after already being charged with this. This is a lot. This is a lot. What you guys have to say? Let me pull up this next topic. I was going to go ahead and get off, but I got one more topic that I want to, because this is just posted, okay? So DDG, honey, is threatening to, let me go ahead and pull it up. DDG is taking his anger out on the bloggers now. So let's get on to that. Anybody talking about him, child, he get ready to start sending out cease and desist. So let's do a heads up. I like to look out for other people who are also bloggers as well. It says the DDG threatens to send a cease and desist letters to blog pages for causing him emotional distress. Nigga, you call yourself emotional distress. You cause yourself emotional distress. What we got to do with it? Take me out the group chat. It's my job to report on you, just like it's your job to go on your blogs and anything else that you do, your podcast, and talk about different topics as well. That's your job. This is our job. Okay. How is it causing you emotional distress? Get off social media. Okay. Get off social media. I'm not going to sit up and say, oh my God, someone is giving me emotional distress on the internet. Get off the internet. So DDG threatens to send cease and desist letters to blog pages for causing him emotional distress. Let's get into that, child. Lord. All right. It says that he says, I will sue you. He says that I have the money to do so, and I know you don't have the money to defend yourself. So that's a threat. You're taking your anger out on the fact that Halle Bailey got your baby overseas, and she keep winning in court and you don't. So now you want to go after bloggers, okay, with your crooked ass hairline. Yeah, we see it. Okay, you got the money to sue us, but you ain't got the right money to get somebody to cut your hair properly. Go off. Anyway, says, I don't care if you owe. Hold on. He says, I don't care if you have a Cheez-It and a penny in your pocket. He said, I would spend $30K to get that Cheez-It and that penny out of your pocket. So now, because you got a little coin in you, now you want to go after people who you feel, boy, get the fuck out of here. Let's listen to this, because this just dropped, y'all. This just dropped.
Nah, I'm finna start suing these niggas. Because at this point, it's causing emotional distress. Shazam! I can't deal with it no more. So all these blog pages that continue to push these narratives about me, I'm going to start sending out cease and desist. And I will sue you. I have the money to do so. And I know you don't have the money to defend yourself. I will sue you. Okay? If you do not abide by my paperwork that will be sent to you. Okay? I will sue you. I don't give a fuck if you got a Cheez-It and a penny in your pocket. I want it. I would spend $30,000 to get that Cheez-It and that penny out your pocket. All right? Send that to all the blogs. Okay? All right. It's on the way. Okay? You boys getting sued. Yeah. Nah, I'm finna start.
Let me just say this. First of all, we're the reason why you are famous, nigga. Okay? Understand that. If we don't talk about you, no one gives a fuck about you. So you can send whatever you want to send. I don't know who he's sending it to. I don't know who he's planning to send it to. But I'm going to say this. If bloggers don't talk about you, you're not relevant. You are taking out misplaced anger on bloggers because you're not getting your way in court. And that's what this all stems from. Nobody told you to be on the bullshit you were on. Nobody told you to release all those text messages. You did it because you thought that it was going to give you some type of one-up on somebody, and the shit backfired on you. So the reason that you are now trying to send out cease and desist, you don't want people to talk about it, but why release it? That information was between you and Halle Bailey. So you released those text messages because you wanted the blogs to pick it up and make you look a certain type of way. You wanted the blogs to paint you as the person who is the victim in this situation, but it didn't work out for you in that way. So now it's let me sue the bloggers for doing their job and not painting me to be the good guy. And my baby mama now is still getting the clout that I didn't want her to get, even though she already came out and said that you smashed her head into a fucking steering wheel. We saw bruises on her by you, allegedly. You wanted to paint her to be the bad guy, and she started talking. Your anger is towards her, so you can't bring her down. That's what this is about, DDG. You tried as hard as you could. You had your mama in it. You had her boyfriend in it. You had your brother and sister in it. So none of your whole entire family tried to come against Halle Bailey, and y'all could not bring her down. So now it's you have emotional distress, nigga. Think about what she had. So now you have emotional distress and you want to sue bloggers who have nothing. That is pointless. If they don't have nothing but cheeses and fucking pennies in their pockets, what's the point? Even after you do that, nigga, you have ruined your own fucking image. You ain't got shit to do with me. Okay? It ain't got shit to do with me. As long as we are reporting accurate information on you, that comes with being a celebrity. And if you can't handle it, get the fuck out the chat or wherever you are. Get off the podcast. Stop being in Hollywood. Don't be famous no more if you can't handle it. People talk about me every fucking day. Do I care? I give this many fucks. That's zero. Let me put it up to the screen. You got to get to a point where you don't care. Talking about you, good news, bad news, makes you relevant. If you don't want people talking about you, nigga, stop putting your fucking business out there. That's how I see it. Stop putting your business out there if you don't want people to talk about you. I didn't see Halle Bailey putting all these fucking messages out. You put them out. You put us in your business when you asked us initially when she was pregnant to stay out of your fucking business. And then you turn around and put us in it with your crooked hairline having ass. So now because you got a little money, and the only reason you got some money is because of her. Nobody knew who the fuck you were until you started dating her. Until you impregnated her, no one cared about who DDG was. I promise you. Nobody was checking for your music. Nobody was checking for your podcast. They didn't give a damn about your mama and her funky, musky ass dreads. They didn't give a damn about you and your moist ass attitude. They did not care. They did not care. Word on the street is your son is more famous than you. We'd rather see Lil Halo versus you, nigga. Okay? Seriously. That's why you want him 24/7 so you can ride off the baby clout. Everybody love the baby. That's why you want him. That's why you want him. That's why you want him. You get more clout when you got your son. And every time you got your son, you can't spend time with him because you on social media looking for clout, nigga. That's what you're doing. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. Do we need to know every time you have your child? You don't have to prove to the world that you're a good dad. Just be that. Yeah, her dreads is funky and musky, them musky ass dreads. Take the time to wash your ass and your dreads instead of running down to the courthouse filing a damn junction on somebody who ain't even family. Let these two people, I said it before. DDG, you full of shit. How about you coming after bloggers? You coming after bloggers? Who are you now? You think you Cardi B or somebody now? You think you Cardi B because you got emotional distress. Now I got emotional distress talking about the shit. So should I go out and sue now? See how petty that sounds? I don't have anything else to do today. Let me go and contact my attorney and waste my good earned money on going after bloggers for reporting the truth about me because I'm in my feelings because what backfired on me that I thought, I was going to put out on my baby mama to make her look bad and make me look bad instead. So let me just go on out here and just file some egregious damn lawsuits so I can make myself feel better. Meanwhile, I'm being broke. Didn't you just say you lost millions in endorsements and on your podcast, and people aren't supporting you after this whole situation between you and Halle? So do you think that by going after bloggers, that's going to make your situation even better? You're going to lose more endorsements. People are not going to fuck with you anymore. People are not going to talk about you, which then you're not going to be relevant. I'm why you're relevant. I've done several videos on you, and everything that I've talked about with you, I read from your messages. I read from what you put out. So good luck with suing people because you have emotional distress. Nigga, you got the money to sue. You got the money to go and get fucking therapy. And maybe have your barber meet you at the therapist's office and finish your hairline because it's fucked up. Just like this fucking egregious lawsuit that you're trying to file. Okay? That's some news for your ass, okay? DDG. Okay? DDG. That's some news for your ass. That is some news for your ass. Call a therapist. Ask for some shock therapy. Maybe that'll help you get out of whatever it is that you're feeling in this moment, okay? Get over the shit. Celebrities get talked about all the time. Now, unless people are just out here putting out lies on you just for clicks and views, okay, go after those people. Okay, go after those people. I wouldn't give a fuck at the end of the day. Like I said, bad news, good news is all good for you at some point in time because it's keeping you relevant. It's keeping you relevant. But at the end of the day, if your goal in life is to go after everybody to have something to say about you, you're going to wind up broke. You are going to wind up broke and you're going to fuck up your career behind it, just like you've done going after Halle Bailey. Okay? You frustrated because you ain't got your son on Father's Day. That's your fault. You got to post old pictures on Father's Day of your son because you can't have him in person. So now you get up on Monday morning and talking about you about to sue everybody that says something about you because you have an emotional distress. It's coming from you not getting your way. Okay? You moist ass, bitch ass nigga, you. Let me get off here, child. Because I ain't got no more for him. We're going to play one more time what he had to say, this little threat, this little subtle threat you sending out to the bloggers, okay? I hope everybody watching my channel so they can see this bullshit. And if y'all got some stuff that y'all reported about him that may not be as accurate, maybe go and edit it. Don't take it down. Edit your video maybe, just so you don't have, to catch a stray from this punk-ass bitch right here on my screen. Let's get into it.
Suing these niggas. Because at this point, this is just, it's causing emotional distress. Shazam! I can't deal with it no more. So all these blog pages that continue to push these narratives about me, I'm going to start sending out cease and desist, and I will sue you. I have the money to do so, and I know you don't have the money to defend yourself. I will sue you. Okay.
How you know? Several bloggers out here make really good money. Just because you're a millionaire, there's some bloggers out here to make some really good money. Tasha K makes good money. Okay. Kempire makes very good money. Okay, we can call out a few that make really, really good money. I'm just off the top of my head. Sherelle's World, they make good money. These are high earners. Okay, as bloggers, they make really, really good money. I don't make too bad myself. Okay, but at the end of the day, you are wasting money doing that because you can't. Well, you can probably sue every blogger, but why? Why would you want to do that? Let's continue. That's so stupid.
Okay, if you do not abide by my paperwork that will be sent to you, okay, I will sue you. I don't give a fuck if you got to cheese it and a penny in your pocket. I want it. I would spend $30,000 to get that cheese it and that penny out your pocket. All right, send that to all the blogs. Okay, all right, it's on the way.
We supposed to be scared? We supposed to be scared about that? All right, so anybody watching, any bloggers watching my channel right now, if you made any videos about DDG and any information in your video about him, okay, maybe a little inaccurate, please go and edit your video to avoid getting a cease and desist or a possible lawsuit from this bitch ass nigga, okay? Because he's upset. The nigga is upset that Halle got a new man and she's out of the country with their son for Father's Day. So yeah, he's on demon time this morning. The nigga period done came on this morning. And he's sitting there with always with wings on, talking shit about he gonna sue somebody. Okay, stupid ass. Ain't nobody scared of you.
Okay. Right. You boys getting sued. Got him.
Hopefully you sleep better tonight that you made that announcement. And we're gonna get out of here on that, okay? Yeah, hopefully you sleep real good after that announcement, because I sure will. All right, moving on. Let's get out of here. He's such a bitch ass. Thank you to my mods, okay? Belle Wilson, KBR, Tyra, and Scorpion Miss. Thank you so much. Thank you also, Rose Armstead and Truth TV Podcast. All right, thank y'all so much. Yeah, child, his period came on last night. The nigga cramping and all that. Okay, come on. Yeah, you clock that too, nigga. Clock that. Ain't nobody checking for you. Thank you, Sunny Days. Thank you so much. Let me do my thank you, child. Anybody think about his ass? Anybody scared of you? Purple Unicorn, thank you so much. Miss Hills, ATL, Boss Lady Brand, Girlfriend Chronicles. Love seeing her. Thank you so much. Again, Sunny Days. Did I say you? Yes, thank you. Do we have any other content creators? Thank you so much. Let me just off the top of my head. I know Schoolboy being here. Thank you, Schoolboy, if you stopped by this morning. I appreciate ya. Of course, all of my Caramelians. Love you guys now as well. Thank y'all for being here too. If I have anyone that I missed as far as content creators, thank y'all so much. Okay. You guys have a wonderful day on purpose. Happy Monday to you all. Again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers in my chat. If I did not get to tell you guys enough yesterday, because we appreciate fathers, honey. All right. We appreciate ya. I will be popping in. I will be doing several pop-ins today. Oh, Purple Unicorn. Thank you. Purple Unicorn. Thank you for being here as well. Okay. Purple Unicorn, thank you for being here as well. You guys check out all these content creators and please go and check them out and support, okay? Support. That means hit the like button, all right? Support. And hit the like button over here as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Come on over to the Caramel Rail Show and subscribe. Again, if you're not getting notifications, go back and resubscribe and hit the notification bell so you will know when I go live. All right. If nothing else, honey, let's go. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Simple Mom TV, baby. Thank you for being here as well. Moms, thank y'all for bringing that to my attention. Simple Mom and Family TV. Thanks for being here, dear. Okay. That is another content creator. Check her out. Love you guys. Let's go.
Go, go, yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.